Hello, and welcome to CTR Cyber 5 tips in 5 minutes to improve cybersecurity internal controls. I'm your host, Jenny Hederman, Risk Counsel from the Office of the Comptroller. Our guest today is CJ Hurd, Vice President, Virtual CISO of Compass IT Compliance. CJ works with clients across all vertical markets to assess information security program and cybersecurity initiatives, to identify potential weaknesses and build a plan to help them mitigate their risks. He's retired from the United States Coast Guard after 21 years of service. He was named in 2015 to 2017 the National Coast Guard Information Security Officer of the Year and the Department of Homeland Security Information Security Officer of the Year in 2016. Compass IT Compliance is on the statewide contract ITS 78 for a full range of cybersecurity support services. CJ is going to be sharing 5 tips for approaching data mapping, and we'll jump right into cyber tip number 1. Welcome, CJ.
Thanks, Jenny. Happy to be here. So for cyber tip number 1, we want to restrict access to data based on the principle of least privilege. This means if you don't need access, we don't give you access. I use terms like need to know. Not everybody has a need to know. We want to restrict access to our sensitive data based on your job function and your need of that data to complete your job. So we really want to restrict this access the best we can. Cyber tip number 2, classify the data. We have to know what our most sensitive data is. We have to put a classification on it so we know, and we know how to properly map it and restrict that access. Classifications such as public, internal, confidential, and restricted kind of align with top secret, secret, and unclassified. If we don't know what's classified, if we don't know what's our most sensitive data, then we really don't have a way of protecting it and restricting that access to it. Cyber tip number 3, segment your network where possible. If you can air gap it, if you can keep the distance between those two systems in that data, then I can't access it. If I have access to this system, but not this system, I can't access this data. Time in the Coast Guard, we use an unclassified network and a classified network. 2 separate logons, 2 separate set of credentials, and the classified data stayed classified and stayed restricted, and it was easier to limit that access. So if you can segment your network, through air gapping or through VLANs, we highly recommend you do that. Cyber tip number 4. Data loss prevention, DLP solutions. This is that next layer to help us protect that sensitive information. We can restrict you from printing it, from downloading it, from using a USB drive, from emailing it. Something that whether we're trying to do it on the up and up or there's malicious intentions, we can really protect our network with a technical solution such as a DLP service to really protect that information from getting outside of our systems. Again, whether it's some with good intentions or evil intentions. And cyber tip number 5, file integrity monitoring. Similar idea to the DLP solution, but this is really going to let us know that if we have a file that we consider sensitive, that we can be notified if somebody accesses it, makes a change to it, any kind of modification to it, whether it's somebody who's doing it with good intentions or for their job or with malicious intentions. This will at least document the change, who accessed it, what time they accessed it, and if it was made. We can even set up alerting so that we're notified if a certain file is accessed or if a change is made to it. So file integrity monitoring will really help protect the integrity of those sensitive files and data files that you have. And that is all for our 5 tips on data mapping. Thank you for your time and have a great rest of your day.
Great. Thank you, CJ Hurd. Compass IT Compliance is on the statewide contract ITS 78. For more information on cybersecurity internal controls and CTR Cyber 5, check out our cyber page on macomptroller.org. Thanks for watching CTR Cyber 5, and we'll see you again.